what I'm going to give you today is legitimately how you can make $100,000, okay, using DoorDash, GrubHub, Uber Eats, but we may just, pick DoorDash just for today, since that's the one that most people seem to use, okay? They're the biggest. So with this disclaimer, mindset, planning, and setting goals is how you are going to do this. What I'm giving you is the formula and some tips about how to accomplish this and how to tackle it, okay? Is it possible to make $100,000 a year on DoorDash? Yes. Is it easy? No. And you're going to find out why, okay? So listen, if this works for any amount of money that you want to make, okay, you can use the same formula, okay? It's very simple, just mathematics. So $100,000 in a year. A year is 12 months, right? So you divide $100,000 divided by 12. It leaves you roughly with about $8,333 per month that you must make in order to get at least $100,000, okay? So if you take that $8,333 per month and divide it by 4 weeks of every month, you are left with, you need to make at least $2,083 per week in order to hit that goal. It's a lot, okay? I've seen people do it though. I've seen people clear over $2,000 a week. Now, it breaks down even more. So if the goal of every week is $2,083, you have a few different choices, okay? Some people work only 5 days a week, Monday through Friday or Saturday and Sunday with 3 days during the week, whatever works for you. But some people do 7 days a week. When I first started, I was working every single day. I was literally burning myself out completely. I don't recommend working every day unless you absolutely have to. I worked every single day, like 10 to 12 hours a day for like the first year to a year and a half of me working GrubHub and stuff in the gig economy. And it was not fun. But anyway, back to the formula. So $2,083 per week. If you worked every day, that's 7 days a week, you have to set your goal to make $297 per day, okay, in order to accomplish this. Or if you wanted to do it in 5 days, you would have to make at least $416 per day. Those are huge, huge, huge numbers, okay? But I have seen people do, like the people who work 7 days a week, I've seen people clear $300. I've seen those payouts, okay? Or like, the pay thing for the whole day. I've seen people do it. Now, the reason why I'm also making this video is because I've received this question before. They're like, Pete, I want to make 6 figures a year. Can it be done? Of course it can be done, but it depends on a lot of things. Every market is different. That's one. If you work in a market where you're just getting lowball offer after lowball offer being thrown at you, it's going to be very hard for you to make this kind of money in that amount of time. I probably should have broke it down even more into, by the hour, but basically take $297 and how many hours do you work every day, divide that by 6 hours, divide it by 8 hours, and it'll tell you how much you have to make per hour in order to hit those goals. Now, keep in mind a few things, guys. You're going to have to put money aside for taxes too. So you might gross $100,000, but you may only get to keep $60,000 of that or $70,000 of that. And of course, there's tax deductions and things like that. I've made a video about the tax deductions as well if you want to go check that out. But anyway, going back to what I'm saying, is it possible in theory to make $100,000 a year? Yes, and there are some gig economy drivers that are doing it, especially rideshare drivers, because they hit, all those bonuses and stuff like that. But on DoorDash, is it doable? Yes. Is it very difficult? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, it is a mathematical equation. And if at least you can say, I need to make $300 today, I need to make $297, I need to make $416. It's like, do I work the 12 hours? Do I work 14 hours? Is it worth it for me to kill myself to make that kind of money? Only you can answer that question. So let me know out there, how many of you guys are actually going to attempt this? How many of you are actually doing it? Or if you feel like sharing, how much do you gross per year? if on DoorDash, if you know, and are you full-time or part-time? Obviously you need to be full-time to do this. So those are my thoughts on it. What are yours? Put them down below.